What's up, you players? This is YourTotalWarMaster, and today I am bringing you 5 minutes of potentially useless information about Medieval 2. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Make sure to drop down in the comments and, tell me your information about Medieval 2 that maybe I don't know. You can also, join my Discord, join my Facebook. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And yeah, let's go into the video. Medieval 2 was released on November 10th, 2006. The most amount of defense a unit can have in this game is 22, and it's shared between some heavy infantry units. The least amount of armor or defense is actually 1. Some examples are religious fanatics or Irish kerns. The oldest faction leaders are actually from Egypt and Moors. They're both 60 years old. Around half of the faction leaders are actually 40 years old. For instance, King Philip from France is 40 years old, and the King of Atria is also 40 years old, and so on and so on. You can actually play as rebels if you work around in the DESCR strat file. And what you get is this. You can actually move your units and do everything as a normal faction. Almost. The names of the first 3 Kingdoms expansions are America, Britannia, and Crusade, which is ABC, which very much suits my OCD, but then, the Titanic kind of fucks it up. The cheapest units in this game are actually Muslim peasants, for example, from the Moors, from the Timurids, from the Turks, from Egypt, and so on. On the other hand, the most expensive unit is the Elephant Artillery, coming in at 2,750, while of course the peasants were only 90. The faction that has the most starting settlements at start is the HRE. It comes in with 6 settlements. The 3 factions who only start with 1 settlement are Denmark, Russia, and Scotland. In Medieval 2 there are 106 settlements if we do not count Americas, but if we do count them as well, we have 111 settlements. No matter how much you upgrade your settlements, you can never get dismounted Gothic Knights in campaign for the HRE. The current world record for the win the game long for Medieval 2 is currently held by Ajax with 13 minutes and 25 seconds. The current world record for short is again Ajax with 2 minutes and 16 seconds. The world record for all historical battles is currently held by Harkos by 1 hour, 19 minutes and 35 seconds. The most attack a single unit has in Medieval 2 is 63. The Monster Bombard has that, but it's actually 1000 versus buildings. The least amount of attack is again going to the Muslim peasants. They only have 1. There's 17 factions that we were kind of supposed to be playing in this game. Of course you can also play as others, but the 17 ones are England, France, Italy, Spain, Venice, Sicily, Milan, Scotland, Byzantium, Russia, Moors, Turks, Egypt, Denmark, Portugal, Poland, and Hungary. Legend of Total War's first video, at least published at the moment, is Medieval 2 Total War Blitz campaign with the Turks. 8 years ago, I think on the January 1st, 2013, has just over 104,000 views. The only 3 factions that actually do not need to control Jerusalem to complete their victory conditions are the HRE, Venice, and Milan. Aztecs have the smallest roster in Medieval 2, they only have 11 different units available. France, on the other hand, has the biggest one, it has 44 different units to choose from, which means that basically it has 4 times the amount of diversity than the Aztecs. If you write Medieval 2 Total War in the browser and sort it by views, the top 5 viewed videos are Medieval 2 Total War Movie 1, Medieval 2 Total War Epic Battle France vs England, Machinima by Magister, Evolution of Total War Games, Medieval 2 Total War Soundtrack, Duty of Death, and then Total War Medieval 2 is a perfectly balanced game with no exploits, assassin only challenge. There's a community on Discord called YTWM Clan that is almost solely playing Hotseats and are trying to do everything to play Hotseats. What a bunch of geeks, right? Medieval 2 has the best reviews out of any Total War game. On mod.db, Medieval 2 has a ranking of 8 out of 63,300. It has over 3.5 million visits, 773 only today, and it has 241 mods. Okay, this is the video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to join the Playboy Army with liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. You can join me on Discord, you can join me on Facebook, you can support me on Patreon if you want as well. So yeah, till next time.